Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this week's video I will be crossing the border from Serbia into Romania. But I've got a change of plans to confess to. The heat is intense at the moment in Europe, so instead of following the Danube I am going to head up into the nice cool air in the Carpathian Mountains. Along the way I'll be visiting Corvin Castle and the legendary Dracula's castle. And of course, I'll be staying in some absolutely gorgeous spots. So let's dive right in and explore. Welcome to owmyback-packing. I'm Heather, an over 50s traveller, and after 4 months of incredible backpacking in Thailand, I'm back in Europe for the next 5 months, travelling in my little van across the beautiful continent on a budget. I'll be sharing real honest moments of life on the road, staying true to my backpacking spirit. Stay tuned as I explore hidden gems, meet amazing people and embrace the freedom of van life. Let's get going and find that sun. I'm just coming up to the Iron Gate, which is a huge hydroelectro dam, and it is also the border crossing between Romania and Serbia. I'm currently in Serbia on this side and I'm going to go across to Romania over there. The Iron Gate is one of the most stunning and narrow sections of the Danube River. This natural gorge forms a boundary between Serbia and Romania and is known for its breathtaking scenery. It's not just beautiful, it's also historically significant, having been a crucial passage for trade and travel for centuries. It's also renownedly difficult to navigate and special training is required. So we've just left Serbia and we are heading across the big dam, the Iron Gate, and heading into Romania. But I'll probably have to put the camera down because of customs. Welcome to Romania. I'm going to head up into the mountains and look for some refuge from the sun. Worked, driving up into the mountains away from the heat and away from the river, and there's already huge thunderstorms and rain and really cool air. It's fantastic. So I'll have to return to the Danube at some other point, but for now I'm going to head into the mountains and go and check out a couple of castles and where Dracula came from. So I've just driven through the mountains and it is a lot cooler now, thank God. It's about 25 degrees and that is a huge difference. I'm in a park-up place which is just a 5-minute walk from Corvin Castle, which is apparently one of the biggest in Europe. So I'm really looking forward to going and seeing that tomorrow. And I'll just quickly show you the park up I'm at. It's €12 for 24 hours. It's just a big car park really, but it's got place for fresh water and it's got toilets, a place to empty grey water, etc. And it's also got security gates. Not that we really need it, but it's here anyway. So I'll just show you around. Look at that huge industrial building. A huge empty car park. Perfect. Camper vans allowed. Good morning, and today I'm off to Corvin Castle, one of the biggest castles in Europe. Corvin Castle, also known as Hunyadi Castle, dates back to the 15th century and is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. It's famous for its towering walls, impressive courtyards and the legend that it once hosted Vlad the Impaler. This is the kitchen. Wouldn't mind a kitchen like this. The castle has been lovingly restored and offers a glimpse into the medieval past. It's not just a fortress, it's a symbol of the region's rich history. This is thought to be the royal bedroom of Gabriel Bethan, a Transylvanian prince in the early 17th century.
Walking around these high ceilings and beautiful balconies and the fantastic staircases really make me feel like I've stepped into a world where princes and princesses once frolicked. A real princess tower.
This place is so magical. It's full of stairs and doorways and hidden rooms in towers. It's a real princess palace.
Wow, this is the Knight's Hall, where the grand vaulted ceilings seem to touch the sky, and the marble columns stand as a silent witness to the centuries of feasts and celebrations. It's easy to imagine the echoes of laughter and the shimmer of candlelight in this magical space. That reminds me, it's definitely time for lunch.
Big lunch. So the downside to border crossings is all this cash that's not really worth a lot and we can't spend. I've just eaten the biggest dinner in history. Now I'm going to head back to the bus. I've got to top up some water, empty some water. Then I'm going to drive to Bran Castle and hopefully find a nice place to park up. Some really interesting machinery left by because the place we're staying in was a steelworks.
Okay, we'll jump back in the bus and start heading towards Dracula's castle, or better known as Bran Castle. I have to drive through some of the mountains to get there, but I'm sure it'll be quite a nice drive. Okay, the campsite I've found is just on the edge of the village of Bran, and it's donations only, so that should be quite interesting. It's got really good reviews, so let's go and check it out.
3 days I've been parked here and I've not done very much. A bit of editing, a bit of washing, chilling out, sitting in the sun. But look at this place, it's freaking glorious. Even got our own little chairs, beautiful trees, water right there, little toilet block there, and just one other camp. I've seen on Google that there's a really gorgeous looking coffee shop which is about a 5-minute walk from where we're parked, so I'm going to go and check that out. I will eventually get to see Dracula's castle, but right now I'm just really enjoying a bit of peace and quiet and somewhere to sit and relax, and like I said, get quite a bit of editing done, which is quite unusual. This is the little town I'm staying in, or village, which is where the Dracula Castle is. It's absolutely glorious. It really reminds me of Austria. And this is the really gorgeous coffee shop I see advertised on Google. So I'm going to go and check it out. Well, that's not a bad selection of cakes. Quite a few to choose from, but for me the only thing they had today without milk was apple strudel, and I'm not complaining. The lovely coffee. 59 lei for 2 drinks and 2 strudels. Good morning. It's day 4 in this campsite and I've been stuck here because it's so beautiful. Today I thought I'd best set my alarm clock and get my bum out of bed because I really want to go and see Dracula's castle, which is the whole point of being here. So I'm out of bed nice and early and I'm going to walk into town. I'm just walking through a lovely little Romanian market on the side of the street. The scenery on the way into the little village is beautiful. There's a cute little church or temple, but up there, that's where we're heading. Up there on that hill, looking quite glorious. There's a lot of tourist shops here on the outside, and that looks like some kind of spooky house. As with many things in Romania, the tickets are all electronic. An entrance is 70 lei per person. It's a nice long walk up to the castle, but it's not steps, so it's a good day so far. There's a lovely First World War memorial cross here, right at the bottom of the castle. Knock knock, wahaha. Welcome to Dracula's castle. Just entered the hallway. Even though Bran Castle is famously linked to the Dracula legend, today it's a museum. It's Queen Maria of Romania's bedroom. Look at that on the door. It holds a collection of art and furniture from Queen Maria of Romania. The only problem with coming to Dracula's castle is so of thousands of others. Oh my god. I didn't know that I love stairs. Ouch. Sat here in this magic little door. Even though the Bram Stoker Dracula legend was based around this castle, Bram Stoker never actually visited here at all. The castle was actually built in 1377 by the Saxons and was used as a fortification against the Ottoman Empire. It's so busy, it's just a joke, to be fair. Not my idea of fun. And it also served as a prison for a short time for Vlad the Impaler. This is the Saxon chamber with a really pretty door. King Ferdinand's bedroom. Princess Elena of Romania's favourite traditional gown. It's absolutely heaving. As you can see, there's people everywhere, all up there, all queues, everything is just chock-a-block.
Definitely not my favourite castle. Look at this lovely little fox. She's not at all scared of anybody.
So I'm at Dracula's cafe and I've ordered a funeral dessert. So let's wait and see what that is. Look at the decor here. So my espresso cost 13 lei. So this is my Dracula's bride funeral dessert and it was 33 lei. Let's see what this tastes like. Tastes like porridge. Cold porridge. I'm staying at the Bran Castle Park up and I've just had to go and do some laundry in the local town, and I've just left my laundry because it's not self-service, but I've just found this beautiful little park. I just thought I'd show you. The name of the town is Braşov and it's really quite pretty. I might come and visit in a couple of days. But there's this beautiful park just on the outskirts. Apparently it's the site of the first mill in Romania, which is no longer here, but they've put a lovely little park and barbecue area. The whole area has been laid out with seating and barbecue points where you can have a barbecue without being told off. Okay, well the washing's all done and that cost me about €14 or £12. It wasn't self-service, so somebody else did the job for me, so I guess that's fair enough. I'm going to head back to the park up now in Bran, but first of all I'm just going to drive through this lovely town of Brașov. So I'm going to end my video here this week, and next I'm going to head to the Transylvanian highway, the wibbly wobbly road all the way through the Transylvanian Alps. So I've had a great week and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next week. Take care.